The superpowers of a Libra. They are energetic because they're masculine energy. They deal with the mind because they're air. And they're a leader and take initiative because they're cardinal. And they're also active, easygoing, artists, peace-loving. They love beauty. They love harmony. They are your peacemaker, your smooth talker. They're the one who love to shine. They're very sociable, inclined. Yes. These people, their planet is Venus, which is the goddess of what? Of the heart. The goddess of being an empath. So they're empathic. They deal with love and beauty of all kinds. So they love pleasure. They love to socialize. They love the arts. They love to be adored. So these are the people who need that balance because they represent the scale, that fairness, that justice, that order. Yeah, so perfect balance is the key to their life. So you got to understand, what do the scale represents? Perfect balance. And the ancient Kemet or Egypt, the symbol for the setting sun. That's their symbol, which was regarded as a doorway between the two worlds, and which is the crescent moon that's connected to two straight lines, that resting above the third line, which represents the emotions that's surrounded by who? By logic, by reasoning. And so this is the intuitive and most intelligent mind. So these people can relate to people, places, and things, and they about relationships and partnerships, and they do good when connecting with people. And so they deal with wisdom, this crescent moon that's connected by reason and logic. So they deal with intelligence and intuition. So they're highly intuitive. They just know people. They're all about people. Nurturing. They deal with empowerment, fertility. These are your people who deal with partnership and marriage. These are your people who has the ability to tap into your thoughts and your emotions because they can read people. And they're here to know people. They know people better than they know themselves. That's what they say. But some Libras know themselves and they know people. And so they can read between the lines of what people say and do. Also, these people, it's the heart. They deal with the heart and the air, which we need in life. Without 4 minutes of air, we won't survive. So Libra is the doorway between the two worlds. And so Libra represents the higher self and lower self coming together, which is oneness. And so through Libra, you learn about love. And they love the idea of love. And sometimes they mess with people because they just love the idea of love. They might not be into the person. It's the energy. So Libra can interpret the body language of others. And their most likable trait is what? Charm. And charm means magic, attractiveness of all kinds. Attracted through the mind, through physical beauty, through the emotions. They can charm you. And so they are your smooth talkers. That's why they call the negotiators or the diplomat. And so they have the power of pleasing and attracting people. So they're emotionally intelligence. They're emotionally intelligence. So they're highly intuitive. And they know how to draw out the best out of people. They know what you're going through because they can pick up on your thoughts and your mind. So these people can be mind readers. But at the same time, they love beauty. They love flowers. They love champagne. They love clothes that's beautiful. They love to be beautiful. And they are beautiful. They are like art. They are the art of seduction. They are the ones who like to decorate, and they love people. They love music. So they focus is all about love. Love is their focus. So complimenting them, they love that, and they will compliment you back. So they love peace. They don't really love all that negativity all around them. So a Libra knows what people want and need, whether it's a kind word or justice. That's how intuitive and kind is with people. So yes, they can be one of the most psychic people that you ever run across. And they deal with the judge. They are the judge, so they deal with justice. So they have good judgment. They got to create a mind, and their real energy going to people. They're going to people. They're going to lovers, mates, family, friends, business associates. So unity is the key. So if they're in partnership, that's when they're at their best. Yeah. So they're here to bring that balance. They can intuitively tap into people's emotions and know what people feel and understand people better than they know and understand themselves. They're very super creative. So music, the arts, all that is very important to them. They make a superb team make or player. Yes. So that's in the professional world. So they're good to be around. They're cool. Yes. And they're happiest when they're in an environment that has peace and order. And an environment where everybody's happy. They love to make you happy, him happy, and everybody happy. So when we speak of a Libra, we're talking about the people who have superb intellect. And so they can be underachievers because of the easygoing attitude. And sometimes they don't want nothing bad enough to fight for. So if they don't want nothing bad enough to fight for, they don't have nothing to accomplish. And so this will make them underachievers. But when they do have something to achieve, they can be one of your most wealthiest, richest cited entertainers, public figures they is. So deal with the art, literature, music, all that there. They love artistic hobbies. Pleasure is very important to them. So sex, high vibration of that. Yes. And yes, they can have sex in their mind, their imagination. Oh yes, they're clairvoyants. They got a good head. We know. And they're claircognizant. So they just know when they're dealing with people. They know. So when we talk to human nature, these people are have superb instinct. They intuitively know people and places and things. And they're very stylish. They are your people person. They're captivating. They are creative. And they create synergy, which means they bring people together to create love, to create peace, to create harmony in the environment. These are the people you go to. You want somebody to judge your situation? A Libra is the one to go to, because they get all perspective, all sides, and they don't take no sides. So, but they only go by truth. So if you feel like they're on your side, because you're speaking the truth. But if everyone's speaking the truth, they ain't on nobody's side. So they can feel like, to some people, they can feel like they are fake, or that they don't take sides. But they don't take sides, because these people are all about the truth. So they in the middle. So as long as you speak the truth, or you about the truth, yes, the truth will prevail over all. And yes, they got a good head for values, money, because it's Venus. Yes, she reminds you of an African culture, Aset. She is Aset. That's where they got Venus from, Aset. So now you understand, the scales represent Ma'at. You understand that. And so Libra, the masculine energy, you get her root in our culture, this African culture. But anyway, let's move on, because we're just speaking about Libra. You know what I mean? I'm just giving you an idea, thought, But they're all about the theater, sort of like Neptune. Yes, because Neptune is the higher Venus. So this Venus here is in the middle. This is deal with the heart. It brings everything together. And so these people, their number one magical power is charm. And they do everything in their power to please you. Please him, please her. They get wore out. They get hurt so bad because they ought to be all about love. They be so hurt, so down and out. Now you know why. Because they want to please everybody. Until they learn the lesson about stop pleasing people and please their spirit. And also, they learn to be themselves. So after a while, they learn to be themselves, which means that stop sugarcoating things to make people feel good. And they learn to express the truth of what is. So a lot of Libras do learn that. And so these people here are very important, because they're the one who make people feel good, inspire people, uplift people, and they got that good energy to be around. And these people here make you feel like you're the most important people in the world, so that's why you will love a Libra. So boom, who won't love a Libra? They make you feel like when you got low self-esteem, to bring you up, and good energy to be around, of course. And also Libra love people who are unusual, people who are different, and they love different ideas. They love to travel too. Not only in the mind, but they also love physical travel, some Libras anyway. So they're gifted with imagination. They're gifted with putting themselves in your position and understanding you. They could put their feet in your shoes. They understand you. They can understand you. I'm talking about understand you. Even though they don't appear emotional, but they are. You just don't see it, because the image is everything. They let it look good in the public. And it's the Libra. Yes, the Libra. They're your perfect lover. Yeah, the one who's brilliant about charm. And these people, their confidence could be shaky at times. It be shaky. How I know? Because I'm a Libra. So with that being said, and I'm King Lit. So now, this ain't about me. This about you. This about a Libra in general. So now, they can see everyone's perspective at the same time. These are you people who bring people together. They bring people together. You need people to unify. Get a Libra, because it's like this here. Your opinion no better than mine when you dealing with a Libra. You know what I mean? It's all about love. They let see you happy. The whole thing. Bring people together and keep the energy flowing and rhythm. This is the Libra. Yes, they're your happy going people. They're very calm, very calm, very calm. But what you don't understand, you can talk trash and downplay them so much until it appear like, okay, they so cool, they calm, they soft. That after a while, all that what they hold within, a big explosion, like boom. And then when they explode, they go hard. They got nasty, sharp tongue. I'm talking about they go hard. Because you got to understand, this sign of justice. They fight for justice, and they will even take out their opponents for justice. So if you did something real bad anywhere, they don't care about taking you off the earth or the planet. Understand that. Especially when dealing with with your nature is very threatening and harming to people, of course they will try to eliminate the problem. That's what they do. They to keep things in peace and harmony, and they do anything with peace and harmony. If they got to take you out, however they got to do, they'll fight, and they're stronger than what you think they are. Even though you always see them cool and calm, and to you they might be soft, but these people are smooth. They look like, oh, they're so beautiful. Even the men look beautiful, so handsome. Even if they don't look handsome or beautiful, their soul is beautiful, and so they hypnotize you. They are magnetic force. So yes, they warm-hearted, affectionate. You say, how do an air sign is warm-hearted and affectionate? But you forgot about Venus. You forgot about Venus. That's their planet. That's part of who they are. So so the woman that was inside them, which is Venus, getting a nurturing spirit, the caring spirit, they want to help you and serve and do whatever for you. So they got airy and greeted for happiness. Everything it takes to stay happy and be happy. Because this is a happy going sign, outgoing sign, but also they can be introverted. That's what they didn't tell you. So most likely, a Libra could be an ambivert. That's the word, because it's balanced. Oh yes, they are the people who hype up the party. They love people. They love being around people. They talk to everybody in the party. Make sure that everybody in the party is right. Everybody at a family gathering or whatever you have, they make sure that everybody is right. So they holler everybody in there to make sure they're right. As long as it's peace and harmony, they're going to have fun. They the one going to crank it up. Be so lit. Yes. Because love is their thing. Love. So basically, Libra is the life. They're the light. They're the truth. They're a seer. They're clairvoyance. They're claircognizance with clear knowing, clear seeing. And yes, clear seeing and clear knowing what? The human behavior and your motive. And also, they deal with the mind. So the information, they love information. They love knowledge. So they're everywhere. Oh, yeah. It's a switch on, switch off, brain. I know. Or what? Of all the signs. They can do it. And all cardinal air, leading air. So you understand that. They create their own path, own way. So they're trendsetters, pioneers. Yes. Now you understand. The Libra. Now we can go on to the Justice. It represents Justice card. And the Justice card in numerology is the master number 11. And so when you look at the Justice card, which is deal with the tarot, which is the tarot card, the Justice card. What do you see? You see a woman with a sword, right? She got a sword, got a crown, and got a scale in the other hand, the left hand, with the heart. And the sword is in the right hand. So for righteousness, oh, that makes sense. They cut down lies and deception with the sword because the Libra bring justice. Now, the scales, truth, living in your truth, and need that balance. So what does the Justice card represent? It represents teaching, education, and guidance. Yes, they would. Because Libras is the guidance of life. Yes, they would guide you. So also represents balance. The scales also symbolize what? The karma, work, action, and your reaction. It deal with the law of cause and effect. But you got to understand. Okay, I know you want furthermore. You're like, what else? The Libra rules also, and it shows the way we communicate. And that's the what? The seventh house of cooperation, relationships, and marriage, and things of that nature. Oh, yes. A Libra deals with marriage. They want a relationship. They want a partnership. And so the Justice card also says that the Libra rules the what? The kidneys, the organs, the elimination process that maintain the chemical balance of the body. And through the elimination of the poisonous substances in the body or toxics in our lives, which means a Libra, they will cleansing any toxicity to bring that balance. So it represents balance. And so it also represents the chakras. And so the scales represents balance. It also represents the chakra. So it's dealing with Ma'at, and our coach is Ma'at, an African coach. But so it represents the seven centers in the body. It was dealing with the seven original planets: Mercury, the Moon, Venus, Jupiter, Mars, the Sun, and Saturn. Or the Sun, the Moon, Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn. Boom, the seven planet, original planet. Now, so what the Justice cards corresponds to? Uranus and Libra, which is what you understand, like the second decane in Libra, like Aquarius and Libra, second decane in astrology. Okay, it represents Uranus and Libra. Okay, the Uranus vibration is empathized in the master number 11. This is testing the vibration which you are required to wait and analyze. All this energy that's flowing through your life. This energy flowing in rhythm. And yes, this is that great energy. And this energy can help you fight justice when dealing with. It help Libra fight justice when dealing with anything that's toxic, that anything to do with legal matters, anything that's need justice to be brought upon. It helps a Libra correct themselves and help Libra stay on point. So with this great energy, a Libra seeks to stay calm, because there's a lot of nervous energy. We're talking about Uranus. Just like that Aquarius energy, Uranus, it's the higher mind energy. And so this give a Libra or Libra with the Justice card the ability to live in their higher mind, to bring ways that would cause peace and harmony in their environment, and to be helpful to others. And so I know you're saying, wait a minute. Master number 11, yes, dealing with Tarot, it's the master number 11, Libra. And so we got the 2 ones, so that represents balance, the scale. Makes sense now, huh? And so as a master number 11, Libra, or the Justice card that a Libra represents, you can draw cosmic forces of inspiration, and it can aid the Libra into spiritual enlightenment. And even the cosmic energy, give Libra the cosmic energy and all psychic abilities that can guide humanity, that can help people, and that can cause peace in any environment. And also, it can keep a Libra to be original, because they look within themselves, because their intuition speak. They know what is right. Their heart speaks to them. It's the science of the heart that speaks to a Libra. So this Justice card give them the inventive ability to invent and to create. Give them the creative mind and creative powers. So the master number 11 vibration, this is a higher frequency. It give them wisdom. And mastery is the key here. And that's through service, through practical service with their healing abilities and the healing power, because of master number 11. And so the Libras are the ones who are the visionaries, and they have what? Or the Justice card, which represents a Libra, is the visionary, because it's the Libra card, and they have good understanding of the human nature and good understanding of people's perspectives and their points of views alike. We're dealing with thoughts and dealing with the mind. And so oneness is the key here. So with this card here, they are acceptors of all people of all kinds, have compassion for all people of all kinds, from the good to the bad. They don't classify people. They let people do what they do, because love is the ultimate key and ultimate goal, as long as there's order, as long as there's nothing so toxic. And that's when the Libra step in, when it's toxicity. And this master number 11, giving them the ability to uplift others, to bring out the teacher. It gives them the ability to bring out the teacher in others, to bring out the leader in others, and to bring out the best in others. And so with this power also, it gives them the ability to bring out the best in themselves, master number 11. And so the Justice card represents teachers, speakers, preachers, motivation speakers, writers, authors, artists, and people with this card use this ability, or Libras with this card use this ability to help people, and also to inspire people, motivate people, and to help people reach their full potential through the word. Because Libras are good with the word. So the Justice card deals with the word. And a Libra has a talent for educating others, and it cannot go unrecognized for long. And so they will become famous. A lot of Libras are famous and popular, because Libras are this popular sign. And that's when you see the asset effect that come from my art. And Libras be the specialist in expert in anything, any goal that they have in mind. So the law in their heart, administrating the law in their heart, is very important, because they can sign speak to them. So they got to do the right thing. So integrity is very important to these people who has the Justice card or master number 11, which is the Libra, the scale. So this is what Libra represents. And this one dealing with Tarot, who we speaking right here. And so a Libra has a sense of justice, fairness, honesty, and they definitely have the great potential to become a leader in the public, and a leader when dealing with human affairs, or the great humanitarian. So this is the power they have. So their life will be busy and active. That's why Libra's life is busy and active. And so they definitely are intrigued with psychic abilities which they possess, the occult knowledge, the hidden the mysteries of life, and the spiritual studies, and through metaphysics and philosophy discipline. This is when they learn to tap into their great energy, which is their great potentials of life. And so this will help inspire them as artists, and so they know what to create through their mind, because they live through their imagination, so they create stories and stuff. So with the high vibration of 11, they sure can live a long life. You know what I mean? And this life will be of healing and of service to others and helping others from the spiritual realm, bringing it all the way down to earth. So they deal with the heavens and they deal with the earth. Oh, I got two wands. You got two planes. This is double vibrations. This represents the scale. So this bring oneness. As long as they don't use their master number 11 energy to harm nobody, they will be all right. Because they can also cause harm to themselves, because karma plays a big part when dealing with a Libra, when dealing with the Justice card. And so they have to live in integrity and do the right thing. They can't be unfair and prejudiced and hateful to people and hold grudges. Because if they do all that and they be jealous and all that there, they will crash. So they have to use their master number 11 vibration to create a balanced life. I mean, peace, love, and light. That's what Libra deals with. Peace, love, and light. Or the master number 11 or the Justice card. Peace, love, and light. We're going to get to the planet in a minute to add more on to Libra. The planet of a Libra in a minute. And so a Libra or a master number 11 Libra or the Justice card, aka the Justice card, these people, they have to live a balanced life and measure up things. And because they possess great insight and they're very inspirational, and these people can inspire many and help bring order or keep order in the world and stop all the chaotic thoughts, chaotic feeling, chaotic everything in the world. They can stop all of that. They can overturn it and bring that balance through justice, with like the sword, chopping it down. And the sword is through teaching, the sword is through the mind, the sword is through writing, the sword is through aspiring, and it's through love, peace, love, and light. And so a Libra planet is Venus. And so you see the crown on her head, which is the Empress. This is the Empress card. The Empress card, she has the crown on her head. She's holding up a wand. Got the Ankh symbol on her seat. And so the Empress is also aspects of the subconscious mind. So Venus is aspects of the subconscious mind. Now, because you know the high priest, which is the number 2, deal with the memory. And so when we talk about the number 3, the subconscious that respond to that memory, which produce growth through what? Imagination. And so Venus give the Libra the imagination. And so the Empress looked pregnant. She looked pregnant, but it's like the landscape that's all around her. That's all it is. And so that means that she will manifest. She will manifest from what? The sun and the moon, which is the father and the mother energy. And when they have sex, bring it together, unity, they create 3, which is a baby. And so the Empress produces. She's the great mother that's surrounded by love, beauty, and growth. Love, beauty, and growth. A Libra always trying to grow in because of the Venus effect in our culture, which is our set. And so the Empress, as we know, also did the conscious mind, the number 1, and the subconscious mind, number 2, that produce what? Manifestation, number 3, the child. The child. And so we already know right here, this sound like Venus and Venus herself, and number 3 represents Jupiter. I'm going to tell you that right now. And so the trees, the dress, the wheat symbolize, all this that's around her symbolize, all this take places in the subconscious mind. It deals with the flow of consciousness, the flow of consciousness, the flow of life in the mind. Yeah, so it represents the unity of the sexes, like the male, the female, like the conscious and the subconscious mind together. So her yellow hair symbolize the subconscious mind itself, the superconscious, as a matter of fact, because it's number 3. Superconscious is number 3. And so, and this is tied by the green leaves that's bound by the sunlight. As the leaves have captured the sun rays, the 12 stars on the crown, you know the number 12 itself, it's going to represent that 12 planet. If she got 12 stars, this is very sacred. And so it's deal with the 12 zodiac signs. And so Libra or Venus that's in Libra, Venus hold the key to 12 zodiac signs. Wow, that's powerful right here. This show you how powerful that a Libra is when Libra is backed by Venus. It's the planet Venus. So this represents the 12 months. The 12 months. And also representing time. How time go in the clock. You know what I'm saying? 2 times 12 is what? 24. And you get number 6. And numerology, number 6 is Venus number. So also in this tarot reading, 3 is Venus number. And so it takes time to bring out desires into manifestation. So now, that's all it represents. It takes time to bring out desires like a clock to manifestation. So her scepter, which she holds, or what she have in the hand like the wand, represents her dominance over the world. The world of what? Creation. Through what? Through love. Through the empathic heart. Through oneness. Through acceptance. Through love. And that's self-love that brings out the best love. That brings out love of everything. So if she loves herself, she loves everyone. She knows that she made of all of this. And so she appears as a great wonder in the heavens. She's a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet. And upon her head a crown of what? The 12 zodiacs. Why is the moon is under her feet? That's through birth. She give birth to the stars and to everything. And so she shows herself with a crescent moon beneath her feet. And so her planets is Jupiter and Venus. She's already Venus, but number 3 represents Jupiter. And so when they're in conjunction, when we talk about Venus conjunction Jupiter, you talking about Venus, you talking about her, the Empress. This is the Empress energy, this is the Empress card. So Venus seek to bring harmony. And what Jupiter do? It expands love. It expands growth. It expands oneness of everything. And so when you become one with everything, you become the all, which means the source. You become one with the all, or the great spirit. So that's why it's important. While you in the material world, to bring the material self connected with the divine in one. And so Venus, she seeks what? Harmony and beauty. And whatever environment she's appeared. So she always bringing that love, no matter what she appears. And she's the nurturer, the caregiver, caretaker. She brings things together. This is that Venus effect. And so she loves beauty. And she want to bring beauty, harmony, and peace and light to her environment. And so she has a keen sense of justice, which manifests through her loving nature to make others feel comfortable and loving and nurturing and acceptance as one. No matter the differences, no matter who they are, it's Venus who gonna do this. And so she's united with Jupiter. She's united with Jupiter, which means Jupiter is what? It's the higher mind, higher expansion of the consciousness, growth, is learning. So she want to expand her services and expand her thinking on the growth or what? Bring order to humanitarian nature. She's a humanitarian. And so she want to spread that love everywhere and bring that harmony and that peace. And so those who has this card, which is the Libra, they has the Empress card. So the justice and the Empress work hand in hand. Now you understand that. And so also, she extremely sociable. We talking about the Empress. Not only to herself, she don't only get indulged with herself, but also with family and friends. And so this humanitarian nature, unity. And so she worked to bring social harmony by using her expression and creative talents and her empathic abilities to tap into people's emotions and knowing people's emotions, her psychic abilities. And she can use acting, social work, counseling, and the law to bring harmony, peace, and prosperity and beauty in her environment. And honesty. She's honest and generous, very giving and very loving. And yes, this makes her extremely popular because she's so in tune with everybody. So with it being said, so what's the number 3 vibration that she carries? The number 3 makes her a performer. This makes you a performer if you carry this energy. If you carry the Libra If you are a Libra, you carry this energy. The performer, the performing arts, you love life, the joy of social contacts, entertainment, new experiences. You have a magnetic personality. You're beautiful. You love beauty. You're a extremely expressive person, and you're very good with the words, expression, communication, and you got a way of speaking. You're stylish, and you could do well as a teacher, artist, a lawyer, judge, writer, nurse, a priest, a guru, a spiritual healer, spiritual leader, and also you like to travel, and you like to get involved in many experiences. You like to investigate new opportunities, and you think on a broad scale. You got a scientific mind, and you like to be on stage to entertain, and you like to live the good life. And so this is what number 3 represents. And recognition is very important to you, for you need to know you are appreciated. You like to wear nice clothes, of course. Of course, you like to do everything in a big way. Eating, drinking, loving, and living life. Because Libra is all about life, light, enjoyment, excitement, happiness. And they want not only themselves to enjoy that, they want everybody to enjoy that. Keep everything into balance. They even lower themselves and feel sad for somebody else, just for somebody else to be happy. So this is what a Libra do. So all this for the healing effect. Now you understand a Libra. Know what I mean? And so they tend to overact, and they can exaggerate a situation. And a lot of times Libra can lie too. But they don't lie just to lie. They lie to keep the peace going in the environment, because they don't want to hurt your feelings. Because if they tell you the truth, a lot of people will be hurt. But if they keep the line flowing in certain situations, they can cause peace and harmony. So that's the good thing. They could appear like they're superficial, but they're not. But they also could avoid responsibility and be lazy. And they could talk too much and gossip too much. That's on the downside. But as long as they're on the upside, they're good. And so as a 3 vibration, they are very lucky. It depends on what it is, but especially when dealing with love, when dealing with life, when dealing with relationship, partnership, when dealing with people. And so they use their charm like magic to make things happen. They're good at unifying things and bringing things together. It don't matter if it's people. It don't matter if it's a recipe that something that they're trying to cook. It don't matter if it's bringing colors together. They know how to bring things together. This is what they do. And it's the Libra. The Libra, which is the Justice card, which is the Empress card, which is the master number 11 and the number 3. So now you understand. And so they're very lucky, and they will have many opportunities. They got an outgoing attitude, but they also could be an introvert where they need their space just so they can heal, because they take on a lot. And so they can't be stuck in the box. Don't put these people in the box. They have to move around. They have to move around, because if they be stuck in the box, like stuck in the room, can't move around, that could cause a lot of pain, a lot of depressions. Because they need to be around people, or they need to express themselves. They need to move around. And they do their best work when everything is in order and when they're happy. And they need to know that they're appreciated for all they do for people, all the love that they share for people. Or they could actually snap or just abandon you behind that. So recognition is very important to them. So just tell them that they're doing a great job, you appreciate it, and you got them for life. Give them that compliment. They will compliment you back and more. So this all they want you to not be a hater. They want you to compliment them. And this is deal with the Libra in general, which is the Justice card, the Empress card, the Master number 11, and the number 3. It's I Can't Let, who is a Libra, to understand this. So it gets no realer than this. I'll show you.